Hi, everybody. This is your dinner plate, and this is your meal for today. Number one, everybody need to stop blaming Biden for high gas prices, high food prices. Okay? You can blame that fool over there in Russia for all of that. All right? You can stop blaming him for interest rates going all up, because when the last time you heard that there is a shortage of workers in America? Number two, if it wasn't for Biden being president, right, half of us with impending medical problems, right, probably would not have even been vaccinated, because Trump didn't even have a plan to distribute vaccination shots. You know why? Because once they studied it more, they found out that people with existing conditions, especially black, Hispanic, other than white, with sugar, diabetes, heart, lung problems, and stuff like that, was dying from it. And guess what? That's a real big chunk out of the Democratic voters in our country. So Donald Trump would have let it run as long as he could. I guess to get rid of the Democratic voters. Number three. All right. Donald Trump got rid of mailboxes, fired the post office general, took voting machines out, and then try to put a restriction on when you can do mail-in voting, right? Now, he tried to do everything he could to do it. But the problem was he told his Republicans, I don't care whether you're sick or not, make it to the voting thing and vote in person, even though we're dealing with a major pandemic. Now, us Democrats, blacks, Puerto Rican, Hispanic, low-income people with underlying health conditions, guess what? We wasn't going out there in no daggone pandemic to no voting machine, so we did our mail-in voting real early, and that's why Donald Trump lost the election. And number four, all you Republicans, right, all you anti-Semitists or whatever you want to call yourself, right, leave it alone. Donald Trump is no good for America. Now, back to the crisis that we're dealing with, right? High gas prices, food prices, everything is going up. Listen, learn how to survive. Know how to tough it out sometime. Go and get what you need to get by, and let them stock up on their meat, their milk, and their eggs that they price gouging on, in their gasoline, and start using public transportation or carpooling, right? And let them stack up on their shit as long as you get by, all right? And then when they get a whole lot of that shit, they'll stop price gouging, and they will bring the prices down, all right? God bless America and everybody else. This is your dinner plate. Eat that. Hi, everybody. This is your dinner plate. This is part 2 of Don't Blame Biden. Number 1. Why did Putin invade Ukraine? Because he wanted to control the world's grain supply and nuclear energy. He already supplies oil and gas up into all the European countries up there. So he wanted to take over the wheat, which we need for feeding our cattle, planting our wheat and our farmers and stuff. Control the food, control the nuclear power, largest country with the most nuclear power energy in the world. So he got nuclear power. He got the grain supply. He got the oil and the gas, right? He's the reason why you got high prices on everything, not Biden. Do not blame Biden. The reason that we have to support Ukraine is to stop Russia from getting what he wanted to achieve. Number 2, you know, Donald Trump wanted to be real good friends with the guy, huh? He even didn't want to give Ukraine their money and their supplies that we use because we get so much from that country. Because he probably talked to Putin, I don't know, and already knew that Putin wanted to take over Ukraine. Number 3, Donald Trump wanted the United States to even drop out of NATO so that if Putin invades Ukraine, we ain't got to give them no help. Number 3, he ain't want to help Ukraine because he wanted them to find some junk on Biden. He wanted to do everything he could to win the freaking election. All right? Donald Trump is a madman full of power. He can't lose in anything. That's how he was raised. And if you don't believe me, look up on history, look up on YouTube, the history of Donald Trump and his family. Number 4, Donald Trump is campaigning, right? For what reason? To start an uproar in our country, a racial riot through our citizens, disrupt the whole infrastructure. Because he's running because he owed taxes. He already said when he was debating against Hillary that we wrote the tax laws and he used them to his advantage, right? Donald Trump is campaigning because if he does decide to drop out of the election for president, he can do what he wants with that money. Duh. Have you realized that? Number 5, we must lean on and understand that Biden has been very generous to this country in the middle of a pandemic, which he could get no support from the former president. And we know who that is. He's given us stimulus checks. Donald Trump tried to debate. No, I want to give him more. I want to give him $2,000. They debated. I want to give him $2,000. And then he threw his little snake in the game. If they get a committee to upsee the election and find out that it was fraud. Well, you done already tried to sue in every damn court damn near in the country, right? And you lost. And you still spreading that propaganda bull about the election was stolen from you. No, you lost the election because you were stupid, because you tried to do too much evil shit to win the election. All right? America, wake up and see what's going on. Learn how to get by with what you have. Go to soup kitchens, food pantries, carpool, do whatever you got to do. If they want to keep jumping up the prices like that, learn how to live. Plant a vegetable garden. Grow some vegetables. All right? Become a vegetarian if you have to. But just maintain your household and stop being a victim of democracy empires that want to raise prices and take advantage of the people. All right? Now, COVID killed a lot of people, but it also set up a lot of people to become millionaires and billionaires. Take, for instance, Grubhub. All these delivery places and stuff, because we couldn't go out to the restaurants to eat. So all of them sprung up with their little delivery services and stuff for food and everything. COVID put a lot of people in business. Just a little appetizer for thought. Remember, this is your dinner plate, and please subscribe, because I'll bring you the truth. If you want to watch something on TV sometime, watch the Young Turks Network on Pluto. They talk some real good stuff. And stay away from all of them other stations that be talking all that crap, that Donald Trump crap. Okay? Because trust me, Trump is no good for the country. It's as simple as that. All right? Beware, be watchful. All right? Keep yourself in check and watch what's going on. All right? Don't get caught asleep, is what the Word of God said. Now, that's your dinner plate. Eat that.